Hello, I'm Chris Williams from Read Comics They're Bad For You, the name of my YouTube channel. Or, if you're watching this on BitChute, the name of my BitChute channel is Comic Freak. Apparently, Rian Johnson doesn't know when to shut up. Star Wars The Last Jedi director confirms status of his spin-off trilogy. Yes, just opening your mouth and telling people, or whether yelling at it, that yes, Disney is giving me my Star Wars trilogy, you hear? They are. And I'm not just trying to sound confident that I haven't been thrown out by Disney, even though I still have my job. I'm not worried that I'm probably going to end up, in a few years be completely forgotten, and I really hope so. I mean, forgotten as in working at Burger King or McDonald's because you can no longer make movies, or sell your terrible screenplays to studio heads so they will make them into movies. I hope you end up being completely forgotten, both you and Jar Jar Abrams. The article itself reads, "Love it or loathe it, Star Wars The Last Jedi was a huge success." Oh, bull. In fact, Disney's liked it so much the studio announced shortly afterwards that director Rian Johnson would be directing an entire trilogy of spin-off movies. But then Solo, a Star Wars story, opened to a disappointing box office, and the House of Mouse said that it was putting the Star Wars series on a bit of a hiatus. Earlier this year, does this mean Johnson's series has been thrown on the scrap heap? Also, thankfully not, because confirmed by Deadline as part of a profile on Johnson and professional partner Ram Bergman's film company T Street. Geez, the level of sucking on Rian Johnson's dick is unbelievable by this article's writer. He's just hoping to butter up both Johnson and J.J. Abrams so that they'll give him even more perks and access in the future. The article continues with, in the profile, Deadline spoke to both Johnson and Bergman about some of their upcoming projects, and while there was no quote offered on the new Star Wars trilogy, it was confirmed that the plans are still on the board. Johnson did reflect on his approach to work and his hopes for T Street more generally through saying, "I'm excited to open things up and get the chance to work with talented people and learn more from them. In a way, this is very much in the mode of how we've always worked through Star Wars. Was different for obvious reasons, but we've always thought like indie filmmakers, maintaining a degree of ownership and authorship over what we've done. This was a way to set up a space where we can make that happen for other filmmakers." You know, people said The Last Jedi had the feel of an indie movie. Well, you just proved that not all indie movies are good, Rian Johnson. Talking about his plans for his trilogy earlier this year, the director teased that his films will be the next step of the franchise as it moves the action away from the legacy characters. Yes, get rid of anything actually fun as well as any goodwill that is left in the fan base. Perfect! I think that the fun and challenging part of it is to dive and figure out what it's going to be, he said. We're doing something that steps beyond the legacy characters. What does that look like to me? The blue sky element of it is what was most striking about it. He also said that he won't let the fan criticism of The Last Jedi affect his plans for the trilogy. Yes, perfect. Don't listen to any criticism, so you end up making the same mistakes over again. So the next movie will also be a completely bad movie that no one will ever want to see again and will be forgotten and left both you and the movie you've made, or all the movies you've made, in the dustbin of history, which will be absolutely perfect because I don't want to see any of your movies ever again. Let alone the fact that I never saw any of your movies, I think. But this just makes me never make me see any of them ever. That about sums up my feelings about Rian Johnson's trilogy. So, if you like this video, subscribe. Make sure you're still subscribed because YouTube is going to run unsubscribing people. So make sure you are still subscribed. If you're watching my videos but you have not subscribed, please just subscribe to me. Subscribe to me on YouTube at Read Comics They're Bad For You. Then go over to BitChute and subscribe to my BitChute channel, Comic Freak. Hit that bell for notifications, hit that like button, and leave some comments down below. And also, could you please share this video? Share it on Twitter and share it on Facebook, because YouTube is also not promoting their creators' videos anymore, and it would really help me if you could please share this video. Here I go again as I plug my independent comic book. And remember, keep checking back in future videos so you can hear about more information about my own upcoming independent comic book, Scumdogs, I'm Chris Williams, and I'll be back again tomorrow with another video or review.